All right, guys, so it's coming up on 2 years of coaching how to get better with women, how to get rid of approach anxiety, game, level up your dating life. And I'm starting to notice a pattern. The guys that I coach that are going through the same problems over and over and over. And in this video, I wanted to dissect the main problem that I see in students and why they struggle with women. It's the main thing. A lot of it is not that they're not cool. Like, a lot of these guys are cool as fuck. They kind of get in their own way, and it's a trap that you can fall in. A lot of traps. There's 5 different traps that you can fall in. So in this video, I want to talk about what might be holding you back in your dating life that you're not even aware of. Where are you from? You're Netherlands. You're Dutch. A Dutchie. My favorite country is Budapest, Hungary.
Why?
Because of the women. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. I want to find my wife.
So you don't have a wife yet?
I don't. I'm single.
So you need to go back.
Honestly, you look like you could be Hungarian. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. No, I'm not flirting. I promise. I'm super not flirting.
Okay.
I lived there for 6 months last year.
6 months?
6 months.
That was all it takes?
That's all it took for me. I loved it. I fell in love. I almost had a girlfriend, but then I left because my visa expired. So this time, I'm getting a 1-year visa, and then I'm gonna get a girlfriend.
For 1 year.
Yes, exactly. That's perfect. That's a good time frame for a girlfriend.
And then it's done.
No, I want, babies, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm not that guy. You think I'm that guy, I'm not that guy. I swear. I'm a good man. I changed. I used to be that guy, but not anymore. I've changed. Starting yesterday, I changed. Yeah, I've turned over a new leaf. I'm not doing any of the old player activities I used to do. I want love and romance. It's important to me now. And also, you know what else I'm done? I'm done chasing. No more chasing. I realize that girls hate when a guy's clingy. Girls hate when a guy wants to chase and get them. Girls want a guy who never chases. Am I right or am I right? Or am I right?
You are right. But you still need to chase the one you want.
So I have to only chase the one I want. Just don't chase everyone. I like that. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. You drop it. What's your purpose in Bali? Your purpose. Why are you here? Why? Is it for the vibes? Is it for the fun? Is it for your dreams? Is it for freedom? Is it for men? Is it for networking with anyone?
Are you already recording?
I am.
I don't know if I have a particular dream, but I think freedom stands for
Freedom. Yeah.
Climate.
Yeah.
Feeling the flow. Meeting nice people.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool people here.
Yeah.
And how did you find... Dating in Bali is absolutely not for the weak. Yogamar is where we're going. That's where you find your wife.
That's where you find a husband.
Do it. What you need to do is go to Ubud. That's where you'll find the baddies.
Yeah,
and
the
listen,
yoga baddies.
the yoga baddies, and there's zero competition there. So go up there.
Yeah, good. That's one.
The problem with Canggu is there's too much competition. Look around.
Yeah, there's too many hotties. Too many hotties like this one.
Ugly as fuck. Everyone here. This is cheerleader by one.
It's a really good camera.
When you were filming, I yawned, so can we delete that?
Undeniably, speed wins every time. Every fucking time. The student who gets better the fastest is the student who isn't sitting around thinking, should he approach or should he not approach for 10 minutes. It's the guy who just takes massive action. So the main problem that I see with students is they just don't act enough. I tell everyone this, like, if you just rep it out and you just go, if I say approach the grandma and you approach the grandma, if I say approach the old man, give him a high five, and you don't even think twice and you just go, I promise you at the end of our immersion, you're gonna have a crazy dating life and crazy results. Most problems with your game will actually be solved through sheer momentum and action. Raw action solves all. It will cure any bad game that you might have. The number one thing I see in students is not the fact that they're too socially unintelligent. It's not that they're like not good with flirting. It's not. There's a lot of things that could happen wrong. But the main problem I see is they see a girl and then they think, she's not really my type. Who cares? Well, she's a little bit too old. Who cares? Well, maybe she's busy. Like, they will think of a bunch of excuses, and it's normal. It's part of your brain that is meant to keep you alive. That's protecting you from the risk of walking up to a stranger to say hi. But the guy who crushes it is the guy who, in the boot camp, learns how to turn that part of his brain off and go for it. And by the way, I would say 90% of students by the end of the boot camp have turned that part of their brain off. I make them, I force them. And by the end of the boot camp, almost every single student I've had has not had any hesitation and will approach anybody, And that's why so many students in my program get results, because it's literally 300 to 500 approaches in 5 days, all fucking day. We're approaching literally for 10 to 12 hours per day. By the way, guys, shameless plug, if you want to do a boot camp, sign the form below and we'll run it up. I'm actually on boot camp right now. I'm taking a quick 1 hour break to film this video and have a coffee. We actually went surfing and we did a few approaches while surfing as well. So it's a very unique, dynamic boot camp. I always try to make it exciting, fun. So fill out the form, we'll run it up. So that's number one. That leads me to number two. Oh man, this actually should have been number one, guys. I've only had a handful, maybe less than 3 students who could take feedback. Let that sink in. It's kind of a scary thing. At first I was like, okay, maybe it's something to do with my coaching. Okay, maybe I'm delivering the feedback the wrong way. I learned something very sad about men, and it's that most men cannot take feedback well. Maybe myself included. Don't judge the chip in your brother's eye when you have a plank in your own. It's a Bible verse. Basically, don't judge someone when you're probably the same fucking way. So listen, I'm probably the same way. I'm not saying I'm any different than all the men I coach, but it is a problem and it is kind of sad. The number one problem is your ego. Your ego is the worst enemy. Guys want to look perfect while learning to improve. The mere that alone contradicts itself. You will never look perfect when you're improving and learning something. So guys want to do game and learn game as if they're already good while trying to get better at it, and it's conflicting. It's not until the guy can just say, okay, I suck, and just admit it and just get better that he improves. The guys that get better are the ones that are like in the middle of the boot camp. They say this, they're like, you know what, bro, I just tell me what I need to do because I'm struggling. I'm not where I want to be. Let's do it. And they just accept that they have to try something new, and they just try new shit and they get better because raw action solves all. Yeah, man, feedback is hard to give. It's challenging to get someone to approach, but it's nearly impossible to change someone's mindset and worldview. It's only possible if you are open to it. So yeah, I focus more on action during my boot camp. Before, I would try to do a lot of theory and explaining things and try to convince people logically of things. But the reality is, sometimes you just can't change the way someone thinks and acts, but you can make them get out of their head by taking massive action. So that is number two. Your ego is the worst thing. So next time you receive feedback from anything, for anything, instead of getting triggered, because it is a triggering thing and it's very painful sometimes, just accept the feedback, take the punch, and just say, okay, I'm gonna change it, I'm gonna try it, I'm gonna field test it, be open to it, be fucking open to it. This leads me to the third point of this video, the third and final point, and that's this. The student who gets the most success, because I've seen some students who really don't have that much game pool, and I've had one recently, last month, who pooled. He got 3 girls back to our villa in 1 week. Not because his game was that good. Shout out Roberto, you know who you are, sir. I can say his name because we've got a whole video about it. He's cool as fuck. It wasn't because his game was the best, I'll be honest. His game was good. I mean, he's solid, he's grounded, he's cool. But it's because he was the most persistent. When it was 2 a.m. and I wanted to go home and I'm ready, I'm like, brother, our time is up, I'm gonna go home. You did good, we crushed it, let's live to see another day. He's like, no, I wanna keep going. Fucking hell, all right then, let's keep going. And he ended up pulling that night. He was persistent. It's not the person who fucking has the best game. A lot of the times, It's the person who wants it the most. It's the person who doesn't give up and he persists and he just fucking sends it and he shoots in. So Roberto was a natural hard closer, meaning when a girl liked him, he went for it. He had no like problem taking what he deserved. He had no problem going for it, you know? And that alone will get you the result that you want very often if you're just a hard closer. That's pretty much it. That's really a big part of the game, is just persisting. So many times I see guys, they leave the interaction early, or maybe the girl really likes him. I saw one, a student where the girl wanted to go home with him, but he was just nervous, so he got an Instagram and left instead. I'm like, bro, like, you gotta persist, you gotta go for it. You just gotta send it, and the one who can last the longest very often will win in this game. The one who persists, the one who wants it the most. So a lot of guys, they think, oh, that means I'm chasing or I'm needy. Yeah, to a certain degree, you don't want to be needy or chase, but there's definitely a middle ground where if you are seeing something that you want, and you see a girl you like, and you go for it, and you persist, and you don't give up, and even when you're having a hard night, you don't give up, and you don't get in your head, and you stay out of your head, you're going to get the result that you want. So that's the number 3, is the guy who persists wins. The guy who keeps going wins. It's more of a game of mental fortitude. It's more of a game of persistence than anything. So guys, the game is not about being naturally good at women and not having to change anything and just being natural, and you're not supposed to just be natural. The game is about staying in long enough to get better and learn, which most guys, 99% of guys, won't do. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's a beautiful day here in Bali, and we're about to go meet up with another friend here at the beach, so let's get it.